მაშ ასე მისაბმელი დავითრიე და დავაყენე იმის გულისთვის, რომ დავითრიო აი ეს. ახლა მოვაკითხე და დავათვალიერებ თუ მისაღებ მდგომარეობაში და ფასში არის. ავიწოვოთ. So today we are tuning this 12 Genesis R spec 5.0. It is absolutely stock. So clean, so nice. Very nice. You don't see every day such a clean car. So first thing that I noticed after cleaning error codes, the car has 3 error codes. All of them are for the oxygen sensor heaters. It does not affect the vehicle performance, but it doesn't warm up the sensor, so you need to replace oxygen sensors.
Okay.
So just keep in mind. And whenever you shut off the engine and start it again, all 3 errors will come up. Okay. So just to let you know. Okay, we can drive around, so warm the engine up, and then we'll need to get to the place where we can do short pull, like a second, third gear.
Okay.
Now yet it is factory. I didn't do any changes.
Okay.
We are going to test the way it is in the factory shape, and then I will start modifying.
Okay.
Okay, the 40 floor. Okay. Okay, can we do it one more time? I want to record the yes. Now also accept power and response and shifting. The engine will run cooler because the fan settings are adjusted to kick in earlier than the factory, so it will help to run it cooler, especially in the hot weather.
Okay. 40 hit it, right?
What do you say?
She put it strong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If we could do one more straight.
One more straight.
And it was in first gear when you floored it slowly. So let's floor it from second and like at 4,000 RPM. Okay.
So it's forward.
Yeah, floor it at 4,000 RPM.
Okay. Also go to light to light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Is that good or do it a little
Yeah, no, it's good. When there will be a straight floor one time, yeah, either back or forward, doesn't matter. You can floor. Okay.
Respond way better.
What?
It responds way better.
Yeah.
Still got the delay.
Nah, that's gone, buddy. Straight away, got it.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah, floor it. like it?
Got power.
Oh yeah.
It used a lot more power. I could tell from the first pull we did when it picked up and how fast it went to 120. This time it dropped. This car got crazy top side.
Yeah. And when you will have extra 220 pounds off, it will go faster.
Wow.
I mean when I go out. Well, this car makes a huge difference when you tune it for like a fully 85. It makes a huge difference.
Since you gotta run full 85 all the time.
Yeah, well, in emergency case you can run 93, but it is not recommended to run all the time 93 if you're tuned on a fully 85.
Right. It's not a whole bunch of service stations around here with full 80, 85. That's the only reason why I didn't do it. I might do the other one though.
Yeah, sure.
Or I might redo this one later. I don't know.
Okay. Anytime.
So are you staying in America or you going back?
I will be here for a while, so
Okay.
I will be either offering remote service for the customers or in person.
Okay. Remote service, how that work?
So I will be renting out a reflash kit, like a laptop with all required equipment that is necessary for the reading and writing, flashing, etc. I will be renting it out, shipping by USPS. Customer will receive. I will instruct him. I will instruct him what to do, like connect the plug here, connect the like a laptop here, and all the customer needs to do is just turn on the internet, like a Wi-Fi on the laptop. The rest work I will be doing remotely. So customer will not even have to deal with this. He will not see that. He will just see the window where he needs to activate Wi-Fi and just plug the connector. That's it.
That's cool.
Yeah. So instead of me traveling somewhere, if customer cannot ship out ECU because of it is like a daily drive car, I will be offering that service as well. So
then just plug the ECU. I mean the computer back up.
Yeah,
and send it back to you.
it will be like all packed together, like in one case, like for the reflash kit, like a small laptop with the cables, etc., with the instructions.
You're leasing that, rent the laptop out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how much would it be if you wanted to buy one? So every time
I will not be selling it.
No, I'm just saying how
Yeah, but I will not be selling it.
I got you. No, I'm just saying if we was to buy a laptop, so you can communicate. with the
So
car
it's not about the laptop, but it's about the tool that I developed to work with this car.
That's
So
what you're saying.
yeah, I'm not selling it. So
You're not selling it too, right?
Yeah.
I got you. I understand.
so I will be just renting it out.
I got you. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
it's okay. It's okay. So the thing is that nobody offers OBD flashing and tuning for this car, and I developed a way and a tool to work.
You keep a
to
patent, so you can't let nobody get access
Yeah,
to it.
so-
keep the food in your stomach. That's
Yeah.
right. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I was just thinking, how would it be easier for your customers so they can just communicate with you? But I understand why it's not the laptop. It's about the equipment it takes to run it.
Yes, exactly. So to make it easier for the customer, I just will be sending a full pack that is necessary to work with the car, and then he will pack it back and ship it out. Yeah, and once I get it back and check that nothing is missing, I will return customer's deposit that he will be paying in advance, and that's it.
That's smart.
Yeah. Because there are people who are daily driving those cars and cannot ship out the ECU. So yes, some people prefer to ship, some people prefer to have me in person.
Cool
So
to do the ECU too. Yeah, I guess if you really running the car, racing it or whatever, then you would want more precise. Which
Yes,
makes
of
sense.
course.
But just a toy around the street, like my other car, I probably could just send you the ECU and have you match the tune in this one. You know what I mean?
So the thing is that I've tuned a lot of those cars, or even different ones, and there's always a difference from car to car. Even if you use the same settings for the two identical cars, outcome is completely different.
Got you.
It is never the same. So this is why you are doing a custom tuning to dial in precisely and be on spot on everything. So whenever you are doing work with a shift ECU, you always have a like a more safe margin left there than you are doing in person, because in person you see actually what is going on, how far you can go, and with a shift ECU you just go where you can 100% say that it will be safe to leave the power, but still have a way more power than factory car has, and better response and the fuel economy or whatever you set up. So yeah, and whenever I will be shipping out the reflash kit, that will be also the custom tuning, just done remotely, because I will be looking at the car remotely and seeing all the data what I need to see, and I will be adjusting on go.
Okay.
Yeah. There will be a small difference in power, but not the crazy difference between in person and a custom, when it is like a stock car or bolt-ons. But if it is like a custom modifications done, it is like a really highly recommend to do in person custom tuning.
Okay.
Yeah, because some people do headers, for example, and it affects exhaust flowing and fueling, etc. by much, so you need to see actually what is going on and be there.
They don't make a lot of bolt-ons for this car. I'm trying to find some headers and get some custom made and coated intake. I'm trying to find the bigger. I see they don't really make one, so I have to actually get a bigger breather.
Yeah.
And delete the cats, two of the cats, right?
Yeah. One day, if I will have a core motor in my hands, I would be glad to try making a manifold myself. The headers. One day I will do that. Yeah, because headers make a day and night difference on any engine, especially when it has a log type manifold, the one that this engine has. Switching to like a long tubes, or even like a different type of the header, makes a day and night difference. Yeah. But of course, except headers, you need to make a proper exhaust as well. ეხა მოვედი მეორე მისაბმელის სანახავად North Carolina-ში ვარ. 6 საათი ვიარე მერილენდიდან აქამდე რომ მოსულიყავი და განცხადება ვნახე, სადაც ნორმალურ ვიძე მყოფი ის იყო. მისაბმელი იყო და რო ველაპარაკეთ, ის მეთქი კაი მანძილი უნდა გამოვიარო თქო რა მაგის სანახავად და იდოქში მითხარი რა და როგორ არის თქო რა და მოხროჭები აქ მეთქი რო გითხე. და კი აქვსო, მაგრამ ესა ელექტროაო და გაყვანილობა გავწყვიტეო სადღაცო რა და იდოქშიო ესაო გაყვანილობა ჭირდებაო და მოხროჭები აქვსო ისეო რა. ხო კაი მეთქი და იდოქში მოვილაპარაკეთ, ფასზე მოვედი და საერთოდ არა აქვს მოხროჭი მისაბმელს. ის კი არა რომ რაღაც შნურია გაწყვეტილი, აი საერთოდ არავითარი ვის არა აქვს, რა ქვია. მუხრუჭის ნასახი მისაბმელზე და აი ხა გამოვედი რაღაც მაღაზიაში უნდა გავიდე რაღაც ინსტრუმენტი ვიყიდო და თან მოვიფიქრო ვიყიდო თუ არ ვიყიდო. აი რა პროსტა რა აფერისტების ბუდეა ეს ქვეყანა რა, აი ყოველ ნაბიჯს და ყველა გატყუებს. რაჩა ხა მაღაზიაში გამოვედი მის გულისწვირს არის მისაბმელის ბურთი ქვეშ გაიკარაცა აქ არის დასაჭერი, დამავიწყდა რომ უნდა დამეჭირა იქ რა და ინსტრუმენტი რო არ ვიყიდო, აგერ მაღაზიაში შევალ და აქ დავუჭერ. ბევრი ვილაპარაკეთ, ცოტა ვილაპარაკეთ, ამ ჯიგარს დავუჭირე და აი ეს ამრეკლები ვიყიდე, იმიტომ რომ განათება არა აქვს მისაბმელს, საერთოდ ამდენი არა აქვს და გასაყვანია, ამიტომ ამრეკლს მაინც დავაყენებ, რა ვიცი. იქნებ რამეში მიშველოს, $2 ღირდა. წავედით ახლა, ჩავიბათ მისაბმელი, ფული გადავუხადოთ. შევთანხმდით, მოკლედ მისაღებ თანხაზე, მოხრუჭების საკითხზე უთხარი მეთქი ჯიგარო, შენ მითხარი მოხრუჭი არ აღმოაჩნდა მისაბმელს და მეთქი ამ ხელა გზაზე მატარე, მეთქი მოდი თანხაზე შევთანხმდით და ხელი ჩამოვართოთ ერთმანეთს, ხო და გარჩ საბოლოო ჯამში ცივილურად ადამიანურად შევთანხმდით, მოვრიგდით და წავალ ახლა დავიჭრე. აჰა, ოფიციალურად მისაბმელის პატრონი გავხდი. ცოტა მიჩექმილი არის ესა კრილოები იქიდან და აქედან მაგრამ დანარჩენი ხოშიანია. ახალი საბურავი, ახალი დისკები. ამ ისტორიაში და შესყიდვაში შენაძენში ყველაზე მაგარი გადაობა არის ის, რომ საბუთები რაც მომცა ჩამიდო ფოლდერში. იმინა ფოლდერი გაიჭიტა. ცხოვრებაში პირველად ნახე. უბრალოდ ცხოვრებაში პირველად მაქვს ჩემ ხელში ეს ამერიკული ფოლდერი, რასაც Windows-ში ვხედავდი ხოლმე. შიგნით აგე ფაილებია ჯიგრებო. ჩალაგებული. რაც საჭირო ყველა დოკუმენტაცია. კაი. ეხლა North Carolina-ში ვარ და ეს ჯიგარი უნდა წავიღო ტექსასში. არის კაი 1000 მაილზე მეტი სავალი. უნდა ვირახრა ხო გზაში. ხანგრძლივი მგზავრობის მერე North Carolina-ში დავგუგლე სად არის 24 საათიანი Planet Fitness-ი, სავარჯიშო დარბაზი, რომლის აბონემენტიც მაქვს. ვიარე 45 წუთით უფრო მეტი ვიდრე უნდა მეულო სხვა ნებისმიერ ფილიალამდე, რომელიც იკეტებოდა საღამოს 11 საათზე და ეს ერთადერთი ფილიალი იყო, რომელიც 24 საათიანი იყო Google-ის თანახმად. ხო და მოვედი აგერ ჩემს უკანა იქ IA350 როანთია, ეგ არის Planet Fitness-ი. გავაღე კარი 11 საათი და 10 წუთი. და როგორც კი შევაბიჯე, ჯიგრებმა დიდი ბოდიშიო ვიკეტებითო და რისი გულისთვის მატარეს, просто აი ამ უნამუსოებმა რისი გულისთვის ერთი კვირაა რაც გადავედით ესე 11 საათზე დაკეტვის რეჟიმზე, იმიტომ რომ საკმარისი რაოდენობის ხალხი არ ყავსო პერსონალიო, რომ იმუშაონ, ხო და ბოდიში ვიკეტებითო. რა ვქნა, რა გავაკეთო? საქმე არაფერი მაქვს. სანამ სასტუმროში წავალ და დავწვევი დავიძინებ, აგერ სადგომზე წრეზე დავდივარ, ხან აღმართია, ხან დაღმართი. პატარა ეს გამომივა რა. რა ქვია, ვარჯიში. და მე წავალ და დავისვენებ.
The next day.
Now we have another R spec to tune. Let's read the stock flash and then go for full E85. Okay, so first thing we need to do is drive, warm it up,
Okay.
Do the pull the way it is now, like a second and third gear. I will data log
Okay.
with the current tune, and then we'll go to the gas station, fill up with the E85, and I will apply my base map, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, let's try. Okay, so I see the error code for the heater and the circuit for the bank to sensor to sensor.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it disconnected or it is just dead?
It's just dead.
Okay.
The cats killed it.
Okay, cats or non-existent?
Well, non-existent cats. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had no check engine light for a while when I had the when I pulled them out of the stream.
Yeah.
And eventually it just yeah.
Okay. Wait. Not on a downhill. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I have all the data what I need. Now we can go ahead to the station.
Okay. I drive this road every day to work.
Oh, okay.
So we're going right past my work, and it's just one block up from my work.
Okay.
And it's the only station in town that has the 85.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a Sheets.
Weird name.
Yeah, Sheets. Yeah. They started in Pennsylvania, where my wife is from.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys toward Texas have Buc-ee's and I think maybe Quick Trips.
I have no idea because I haven't explored the Texas so good yet.
I got you. So you've been to Florida mostly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Florida has Quick Trips and everything down there. Awesome
Yes.
stuff.
Does it say E85 somewhere? Oh, yeah. Here we go.
I actually have an E85 test kit in the back just
Oh.
in case. Yeah.
Okay.
I know quite a bit of stuff, but I
Yeah.
like to have everything to where if you need it, it's there.
Yeah, good. Good. What did you say? How many miles on it?
85,000.
85. Okay. So, do you have a resonator in the middle somewhere? No. So meanwhile, I'll show how to put my traction control module. You need to locate the fuse box here, which is 1213 Genesis. So here you have the information which fuse corresponds to what. So you need to locate this VDC ECS fuse, which is right here. Right here. And it is this one, second one. So we have this guy over here, which helps to pull the fuse. We just catch it and pull the fuse out. And I'll show you something. Whenever you pull the fuse out, you have Christmas tree on a dashboard. Let me show you what it looks like. You have all this coming up: ABS, ECS, EPB, brake. Well, with the fuse pulled out, you can run full power and spin the tires, etc. But the downside is your ABS system is not working anymore, which is pretty dangerous. So this is why I developed a traction module, traction control module, which disables your traction control completely, but you still maintain your ABS, which makes life way more safer. I'll show you how it looks like and how to install it.
Oh, so much nicer to put cheaper gas in it.
Oh, cheaper, yes, but as a liquid, it will consume more
fuel.
liquid.
Yeah, because it has less of a burning point than
Yes,
the
exactly.
gasoline. Yeah.
Exactly.
But no more than I drive back and forth to work 5 days
yeah.
a week. Yeah, I'm good.
So out of the box, what you will receive is this. So basically here is a module itself that goes this part instead of the factory fuse, and this wire goes to the anywhere on the chassis ground. That's it. And here you have the fuse for the traction control moved. So this is a remote module for the traction control. Then, except that, you get the keychain, you get the remote, you get the fuse puller just in case if you don't have, and one nut. It can be either black or either silver or any color, whatever I will find. So basically that's it. And I'll show you how to install this and how to make it work. Okay, let's leave all this aside. We need this guy right here, and we need again to locate the traction fuse here, which is second in a row. Let me show you closer. Here's a fuse puller. If you don't have this thing or got lost, I'll be supplying this guy. So on this Genesis, traction control fuse is located right here. You just pull it out, save it somewhere, take the module and plug it in instead of the factory fuse, just like this, and leave it somewhere here. Then you take this ground wire and attach to any ground source, whatever you have in a chassis. It can be either this place here or here. I would like to run the wire under those thick wires and tight it here. So let me do that. Okay, so you take this wire and run under all this here, and you just simply attach to this guy right here, and you use the nut that I supplied and just tighten it right here. First hand tight, and then you will need to use like a 10mm socket or any sort of wrench. That's it. It is ready to go. You just cover it back and cover this guy. Good to go. Then you move to the next part, interesting part. So the next step would be, the car is running, there is no lights on. You take the supplied remote control, which has this on-off button on it. You just push the on button, hold it for like a 20 seconds, and you see that all lights came on. And after like a 20-25 seconds, you just wait for the EPB light come on. Once it is on, you just release your finger from the button, and you will see that the ABS light will go off and only ESC and EPB is on. So it means your traction control is fully disabled and ABS is still working, and that's it. If you want to get your traction control back on, you just turn the ignition off, start it again, and everything is gone. So again, to disable it, you just press and hold this on button and wait till the EPB light will come on. It will take like 20-25 seconds. EPB came on, release the button, and the ABS is back on. That's it. So you start the engine, no lights, nothing, everything is clear on the dashboard. You don't use this ECS button at all to disable traction control, because this button doesn't disable traction control fully. It still kicks in and doesn't let you use the full power, especially when you want to warm up on a track or spin, etc. Keep in mind that our traction control of product is for off-road use only, and it is not meant for the street using, or it is not meant to use for the public roads. So keep that in mind, that we take no responsibility if you get in trouble with the law or have any accident happen because of the traction control is disabled. So this product is for off-road and racing use only, not meant for the public roads. So you have this keychain right here with a remote control. Okay, so now we have our E85 base map tune in it. Traction control module is installed. Now we are good to go. Here's your remote.
Awesome, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So you have a on-off button there. How it works is you just start the car normally, press and hold the on button, press and hold. You will see all the lights will come on. Press and hold it, and hold it till the ECS light comes, EPB light comes on. Then release your button, wait a few seconds, ABS light and brake light will go off. Just a second. Yeah, it will go off. Yeah, and now your traction control is fully disabled and ABS is still working and everything is fine. If you want to turn it back to normal, the traction control on, you just turn the engine off, restart it, and traction will be back to normal again. Yes, that's all. And whenever you want to do the tire warm up or spin or something, you just press and hold the on button, wait till the EPB light is coming on the dash, and that's it. You release the button and ABS will go back to normal, and that's it. You're good to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so now you can do that. Now you can disable it, hold it. Okay, EPB came on. Release it. Wait for the ABS. that's it. Now we can go
All right.
and do the data log and test drive for the base map and
Sounds good.
continue tuning. So now we need to hit the road and do the second, third and fourth gear pull and see how it goes and record all the data.
Okay.
So the way you need to do is go to second gear, 4,000 RPM, no 4,500, and
Okay.
floor it immediately.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
All right.
You just pay attention to a road and go, if we have enough road, go to the end of the fourth, okay?
Okay.
Go.
Oh, not gonna be able to do it. Wow, that thing's so much. Wow. I'm glad I have Brembo brakes.
Yeah. Slow down. Slow down to like a 40.
Okay.
Okay, no check light anymore.
Yep.
Rear O2 sensors are coded out and are not necessary at all. So basically error code was because of the one sensor was bad, one oxygen sensor, which is a rear oxygen sensor. Front oxygen sensors are must-have thing and they should be in perfect condition. Okay, put in second gear. Smash it. Pulls pretty strong
Yeah, oh yeah, pulls very strong, very smooth.
and shifts really great. I love it.
Yeah, it made me feel good when you was like, it's a strong feeling transmission. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, because I have tuned those cars a lot at different ones, and this transmission performs really great.
That's
and
awesome.
I love it. It is not something that you see every day on those cars. No. So for the other people who will watch this video, what transmission fluid are you running?
Right now, it is the stock fluid.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend staying with stock. If this thing's performing like this at 85,000, stay with a Kia Hyundai rated transmission fluid for sure.
Okay, and do you know any information about the radiator that you run? Maybe brand or size or something?
Radiator is stock. It does obviously have a trans cooler.
Yeah, I mean trans cooler.
Yes, the trans cooler. You can get one from Imperial. Transcool makes them as well. They both. I would recommend something that's a little over what you would need. This one I have is for an RV.
Yeah.
It is up to 12,000 pound gross vehicle weight, which is triple what this car weighs.
Yeah.
And it keeps it running cool and obviously very strong.
Okay, thank you for that information. That will be useful for the other Genesis owners, for sure. I also have the people who are racing those cars. I have multiple customers that use Redline racing ATF, lightweight, which is like a racing fluid, but still you can use it on the streets. But that thing costs really expensive.
Yeah, they're pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a few guys run the Valvoline Max Life as a OEM supplement, and it does meet the SPIV specs that Hyundai recommends for this transmission as well.
Okay.
And we carry that at our local Advanced Auto Parts. So
Okay, that's good.
I will probably change the transmission fluid and filter around 100,000 just for maintenance purposes. But if this thing's running that good on stock fluid, I may just keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, the main thing is to keep the temperature down for the fluid, especially when it comes to
Is
transmission.
it showing on there where the
No, I don't
okay,
I
didn't
don't
have that
see it.
PID. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have that here.
I got you. I know that little gauge would tell me what the coolant was.
Yeah.
And if I'm running around town, as long as I'm not doing a lot of start and stop, and it's like 180,
Yeah.
we're staying right there with the thermostat.
Yeah. So, as for the engine cooling, now with my tune, the engine will run cooler because I set up the fan settings to kick in earlier. Because from the factory, this car runs pretty high temperature.
Yeah.
And now it is pretty cool, and we did a full throttle run, and it is perfectly fine. And intake temperature sensor relocation helps a lot. We see like obviously proper real temperature that is coming into the air filter, not something that is heat soaked in the intake manifold.
Does it show on there?
Yeah, but I see in the Celsius, I can tell that it is 35 degrees Celsius, which I don't know how much is in Fahrenheit. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So 35. I know that 0 degrees for us. I'm trying to think what Celsius that is. I think 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit for us.
Okay.
So we're looking probably with it setting and stuff. If we're driving, it's 35 right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's showing 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's probably not far.
Yeah.
That's probably about close to ambient.
And I also will be offering intake air temperature sensor plug and play relocation kit with connectors and wire and sensor.
Right.
Yeah. So that will be available on
And
my
the
website
one that I
also.
used was just a standard GM2 wire
Yes.
quick response sensor.
Yes, I will be using exactly the same sensor, and all wiring will be done. You just unplug the factory map sensor, plug my harness in, and just run the separate GM sensor in intake. So that will help a lot.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do we need to do any other runs? Are we looking good? Or?
We are looking good. I will need to stop one more time, do small adjustments, and
Okay.
we'll do another pull, and that's it.
Okay, excellent.
Yep.
It feels smooth. I don't feel kind of jerk. Before you can feel a little jerkiness in it, especially when you're cruising at
Yeah.
low speeds and try to give it some gas. You just feel a surge. You
Okay.
don't feel that anymore, which is awesome.
You mean previously before?
Correct.
I turned?
Yes. Yeah. It is so much smoother now with your tune for sure. It takes some out I guess you call it the fuzziness or the haziness out of it.
Yeah. How is the throttle response?
It's there. It's where I want it. You pretty much took what I felt comfortable with a throttle controller.
Yeah.
And it's all the time. There's no issues with this. What it caused. Super happy with George. Really, I'm in. It's awesome. It's great because literally we changed tunes, and because when we pulled out of development, you're like, okay, and I was like, and now it's just like I was driving it like I had before. So
Yeah.
it's great. You're good at what you do, brother. You're good at what you do. All right, we'll pull over here and let you get some more adjustments. And then
Okay.
we'll take it back out.
Yep.
Because when you leave North Carolina, where you headed, Florida? Is that what I saw on your itinerary?
So I used to be in Florida for a long period. Then I just moved to Texas because it is way more budget friendly to live there. Houses are way cheaper to rent, and just living is way cheaper than Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything's cheaper than Florida.
Yeah. Nowadays, yeah, it is ridiculous expensive there.
Okay. We'll just go back here where we were before, and hey, let's do it.
Yes, we need to turn off the traction. Oh, let's see on the go. Yeah. Looks like it doesn't work on a go. We need to stop. Yeah. Well, let's stop somewhere.
We'll make it up here to the ramp.
Yeah,
We
okay.
pull off safely.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, all traction control came on. Yeah, so in order to completely turn it off, you need to be stopped. Yeah, it doesn't work on the go. Yeah, good to know. So, completely stopped, and let's disable it. Yep.
Okay.
Now release. And the ABS will go off. Yep.
Beautiful.
Good to go. So So ECS and EPB lights will stay on until you restart your car.
I think it's just so mild-mannered now. It's great. It's like, I want it aggressive when I want it aggressive, and when I don't, I don't. And this is perfect. Could not ask for better, brother. Could not.
Glad to hear.
Sport mode or just regular drive?
Sport mode in first gear and like a 3,500 floored. You wanna do it in the curve?
No, we'll go down here.
Yeah.
Try to get down here a little bit out of the curve.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get down here.
Yeah. Put in first.
Yep, get down here, get it stopped, and then we get going. We'll just hammer down. All right, about 35.
3,000, 3,500 and floored.
Good God. Woo-wee! This thing will haul ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no cops around.
Yeah, this thing pulls.
That pulls so good,
Yeah.
man. Holy shit, I'm ecstatic, brother. Wow. I thought it pulled before. No, it pulls now. Everything looking great on that.
Yeah, let me check.
Wow. That's the fastest I've ever had this. And it's great because when I did, like I said, I did 120 before. I felt like this thing still had more. Like it just wanted to pull. And that's awesome.
Hey, it will let you go as far as differential will allow and gear ratio. Yeah, so you don't have any limits more. Yeah, everything is fine in the log, so yeah.
Good deal.
And it hooks pretty good. Like tires are
It
good.
really did, and these tires are shit.
Oh really?
Yeah, when we get back and look at them, there's no tread on them.
Damn, but it hooks really nice
It
because
really did.
in other cars it usually spins like a crazy, but this one moves. This one really moves.
Oh, I'm about to go to the track this fall. We have an 1/8 of a mile track a little ways up this way.
Yeah.
And they do a test and tune on Friday nights. I will have to take it.
Sure, go ahead.
I would like to see it. I'll make sure I get videos of it too, and I'll send it to you for sure. Because I'd like to see this thing. I don't know what our DB elevation is here. I'll have to look it up. It's not low like Florida, unfortunately. They get the awesome advantage, especially the turbo cars. They get to have all the fun with that. But yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Man, it pulls really great.
And it's just a Hyundai.
No, just a Hyundai, yeah.
Yeah, the kid that you met earlier, one of my assistants here, he'll have an absolute fit over this, especially with the pops and bangs. And he's got a great platform to tune, but he won't do it. He's got a 2.7 EcoBoost F-150, and it would make. I told him, I said, dude, you need that truck has a ton of potential.
Yes.
And they don't have near the issues that the 3.5 does. That I've seen come in. I've got a catch can at home that I'll give him, but I'm like, just put it on the truck.
Yeah.
One of my employees there going to work. Hopefully she's not stalled.
Yeah, basically we're done.
Awesome,
That's
brother.
it.
We'll head back toward there. George, I really appreciate it, sir. You're awesome what you do. And
thank you for your trust.
I will make sure you get if you get more stars. I get more than 5. You've been awesome. And it's nice to talk to somebody that knows what they're talking about. Like I said, I've done automotive for a long time, and I've gotten my hands dirty and stuff, but unfortunately most of my stuff is across the counter to customers. But you gave me some great insight with the secondary oxygen sensors and other things, so I really appreciate that knowledge, brother. I do.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I was going to ask you, what is your take, and it's just recent here, excuse me, on the E80, the 88 fuel that you see, the blue pump. Have you seen a lot of that?
No.
Our Sheets has it. It's 88 octane.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not a 87 or 89 or 93. It's 88.
I even have not seen it.
Okay, I know a lot of people have started using it to try to, I guess, compensate for 87. I've got a guy at work. He just started. He said he runs that in his 5.3 Silverado.
Okay.
He's like, and it has better power and better mileage and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if it's just I don't know if they're doing an ethanol additive in there more so than because you would think if it had more ethanol, it would actually pull the mileage back with a flex fuel sensor.
I have no idea what kind of fuel it is, so
Okay.
I cannot give you any answer on that.
Maybe it's the crazy thing North Carolina that we have nowhere else.
Because usually I see either 87, 89, 91, and 93.
Yeah.
That's it. I have not seen any 88. Maybe it is here only.
Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's 88. I've never obviously personally used any of it, just because it's not the basic thing.
Okay.
And yeah, but yeah, most of our stations around here, including the Circle K, it's all 87, 89, 93.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Sheets offers a 88.
Okay.
It's in a blue pump.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no information.
I meant to
on
ask
that.
you when we were out there,
Yeah.
but okay, fair enough.
Well, anyways, whoever owns this Genesis, you guys should never use anything lower than 93. Well, you can use it and drive like a quiet and like a slow driving, cruising, etc. Like in California, you don't have 93, I understand, and in Arizona, and you can run 91 instead. But it is highly recommended to use 93 because you will have a better gas mileage, and as well as car will make its own factory power. Well, even from station to station, the fuel quality is different. So it says 93, but from station to station it is different quality in 93, and you make a different power. So I just highly recommend to go for the highest whatever is available in the state and the city. Some people run 87 on those cars and they run bad, and then people complain that it runs bad, it has like a high gas mileage, and it doesn't perform well. You just switch to proper fuel and it will be fine. And not only on this car, but most modern cars require better quality fuel, even though it says on a gas cap that you need to like add 91. It doesn't mean that you need to add 87. It is like a lowest that you can go. Can you please do one more time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it mess up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How do you like it?
Oh man, that is freaking awesome. It lays the power down, and the smell of my tires proves it. And it's even with the traction control like that slide, it was still super controllable.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. I love it, brother. Awesome. Right on that threshold.
Yep.
That's an odd spot for somebody to be parked. It's just Kia Stinger.
Yep. Turbo.
Mm-hmm. A little odd. We don't, very small community, we don't have a lot of people here, so we
Yeah.
see cars, we're like, wait a minute, what's that?
Stranger came.
Well, we've had people come through here and they'll like watch people's houses with kids.
Oh.
We're scared of child trafficking.
Damn.
And we don't normally have that around here, but that's where they're looking, these quiet places.
Wow.
That guy builds airplanes like ultralights that you fly in. He's
Wow.
ex-aerospace engineer. He's stupid smart, stupid cool. But yeah,
That's cool.
my quiet little neighborhood.
Yeah. And my blue Prius.
Yes.
You wanna race? 60 roll?
I don't know. You might take me, brother.
Yeah. Well, I have a tow dolly. I can hook you up.
Yeah. So I tell my buddy with this Ford, I'm like, we can get a tow dolly, we'll tow you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get you a sticker.
Awesome, brother. Yeah, we'll put it on the back.
Sure. Wherever you want.
Line up with that body line. Beautiful. There it is.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The customer is really happy and satisfied with my work, and I'm really happy that I could make customer happy. ეხლა კი წავედი გავგაზეთ. შემდეგ საქმეს მივხვდეთ. ეს მანქანა, რომელიც ჩემს უკან დგას, არის 2019 წლის Camaro RS-ი, 6 ცილინდრიანი ძრავით არის. უნდა დავანასტროიგოთ, მოვუმატოთ სიმძლავრე და გავაკეთოთ Burble. მოხსნათ სიჩქარის ლიმიტი. მანქანაზე არის შეცვლილი intake და მაყუჩი. So what we'll need to do is in
manual?
sport or something, whatever you have.
It's on sport mode,
Okay. Yeah. And then roll and floor.
but in drive mode or
You can you can put in manual mode. Yeah, I see how we are jumping there.
Yeah. Let's see how that works.
Okay. Now you can drive normal or park wherever you want, up to you. I need to do some work. Start the car. Okay, let's drive normal because the intake air temperature is pretty high because we are standing and it is heat soaked. And once it is cooled, I will tell you and we're gonna do a pull.
Okay. Do I have to switch stuff here because you came back to?
Yeah, put in the sport and everything.
So same thing, going on the
Yeah,
pool.
first drive normal. First drive absolutely normal. Oh.
There's a lot of these, bro.
It hurts.
Yeah, and these run flats too.
Uh-huh.
They make the car be like more.
Or stiff.
Yeah. And it has the coils too. I put the springs, the lowering springs, and
Uh-huh.
it makes it more stiff also.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna U-turn here so you can come back to that.
Drive normal, okay? Remove your leg from pedal. accelerate a bit? Okay. Okay.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, keep going.
That's right here.
Ah, man. Okay, whenever you find a spot to floor it, okay? But not
Okay,
on
going
a,
up?
not on a bumpy road or something. Yeah, whenever you're okay. Okay.
Boy, I messed up
Yeah.
here, I think.
It's okay. We'll need to go back to my car.
Many hours later. Several days later.
You want a standard drive or you want to do
I need the
auto shift?
So I need the standard drive first,
Uh-huh.
and when we reach the point where you can actually floor it, I need you to put in a sport mode and
Right,
do the
right.
like a second, third gear, like a floor it all the way down and do the pull, so I can record the data and see how it runs. And
So pull in second, pull in third, or pull through first or second, shift, and then pull through third.
yeah,
Shift.
shift, yeah.
All right. I didn't know if you just wanted to do one pull in second
No,
or one
both.
pull in third.
Both.
This way it should be pretty clear. Once we get on this road, it's only 30. I'm trying to think. What do you want to do? A roll or a stop?
No, roll.
Okay.
Just put in sport mode and do the second gear.
Shift third gear.
Yeah.
Run it up to like red line.
Yep. As long as road allows.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where. There's a place over here that's a long bridge, but the only thing is trying to get it where there's no traffic.
Yes, I'm ready. Put in a sport.
Sport?
Yep. Okay, I have what I need, so we can adjustments, make a base map, and then once we'll stop somewhere, I will apply the base map and we'll go from there. So do you have a primary cuts or you delete the primary cuts?
So they say they're the secondary cats
Yeah.
that come off the headers.
Yeah.
The primary cats are on my mids. So I have primary cats on the mid pipe, but the delete from the headers is gone. The cats that were on the headers, which are, I believe they're secondaries.
Actually, no. The headers is a primary, and this piece of shit in the middle is the secondary. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So for the time being, you can get rid of this one, whatever is in the middle. If you don't have any specific reason to keep them.
Well, the only reason I kept them was because I like the resonator on the OEM.
Yeah.
Because it's not real loud.
Okay.
So the only thing I thought about was cutting it out or ordering it from the company. Was it Fujitsu move or whatever?
Yeah.
And then getting somebody to custom fabricate mid pipes.
Mm-hmm. The car sounds pretty nice.
Yeah. It was, like I said, it was way louder with the NVIDIA mid because those cats were missing.
Yeah.
And then the resonator, I don't know, the way they built their resonator was just loud as shit.
Okay.
But when you get somewhere between 25 and 3,000
Yeah.
on the highway, yeah, look, there's all your codes.
Yeah. The check engine came on. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it would drone out. It'd be like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh yeah, I sound like a Honda Civic. I don't want that. I don't want it to sound like that.
Yeah. Okay. But in sport, whenever you will be testing.
Started from second.
Yep.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Let's go up here. There's another road up here that's a little smoother. We don't have to worry about nobody cutting out in front of us.
Okay. So now it will rev more than the factory. It will rev to 7,000. So you can rev all the way down to 7,000.
There's it's like a split second lag when you shift.
Okay, let's try again and see.
Go all the way to 7, 6.5, and then hit it.
Yeah. But that delay is coming from the factory, not something that appeared now.
Oh, so they factory delay it so that way.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes. Pretty nice. Usually with the factory headers they choke up after 6,000. They start to like go richer and don't accelerate as healthier as it does with the headers. It really
gives it a little bit more air to breathe.
Yeah, of course. Whenever you're ready, rev it to the 7,300.
7,300?
Yep.
Alright, you ready?
Yep. Okay. Once we have another straight, let's do again, okay? Second, third.
So you said what now? Go to
So
4,000?
you can roll like put in the first gear, roll at 4,000, floor it, and then go through gears. Like hit the shift when you see that you are on a 7,000. Hit the shift so it shifts on time. Floor it. Oh.
Stay in one and then
Yeah,
go.
stay in one, but instead of staying, you just upshift when you floored it.
Yeah. You can try it again.
Yes.
So stay in one.
Yes, at 4,000 or 4,500 and floor it. Yep. We're gonna do the same thing. Roll in first gear and floor it. So on your tachometer is a bit off at higher RPM, so in reality it shows a bit more on tacho than it is actually revving. So you can hit the shift a bit higher than 7,000 when you see there, like
When you hit 7.
7.1 or so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because when you see 7 here, it is 6,800 yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's tricking you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's normal. Slow down and do again. You can do from the second gear, for example, but again from the 4,000.
So we might be able to get it. You want to do it from second or first?
Second and 4,000. Pretty nice.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it pulling different.
Mm-hmm.
Pull over.
No, we're good to go back home. Do you see a difference in response?
Yeah, it pulls harder. It feels like when you put it on it, you get better response.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference going to be if you put it in power?
Well, let's try.
Try it. There's somebody behind there.
But try not in the curve.
Ready?
Yeah. Pulling will pull the same. It should be a difference in a throttle behavior. like
how quick it.
yeah, it should be more responsive when you put in power mode.
Yeah, the only thing I noticed when it goes in power mode is instead of shifting at like 25 or 3,
It shifts higher.
yeah, it'll go higher.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it keeps it at a higher rev so you can.
Yeah. Yeah, so it will be more responsive. Like it is preloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the headers definitely make a difference.
I guess that was a good choice then.
Yeah. Whenever I tune those cars, it is absolutely pointless revving it past 6,200. It is just a waste of time. It goes nowhere.
With headers?
Without,
headers?
without, yeah.
Yeah,
Without.
like your stock exhaust
Yeah,
system.
yeah. But this one breathes and does a nice job.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Said that the only 3 things I was really worried about was the intake, the headers, and the mid pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Because the exhaust ain't really doing a whole lot. It's making noise.
Well, actually, proper exhaust does a really good job, especially when you have a good, properly made X pipe on it. It does a really good job. But again, as I said, the factory car, when you run it and when you tune it, you feel like a really obvious that it doesn't pull hard up top. It pulls good till 6,000, 6,200 or so, but even adjusting rev limiter higher, you just rev for no reason and it goes nowhere. Yeah. Like
Just burning gas.
yeah, you're just sitting and waiting when it hits the 7,000, you know, like nothing is happening.
So from 6 to 7 is just nothing.
Yeah. Well, it revs, but you don't feel that it is pulling as hard as before. Here you feel that it revs and pulls all the way till the red line, and there's a point. And you
Yeah,
need
it doesn't stop pulling.
yeah. You need to fix this cover gasket. It smells horrible.
Yeah, tell me about it. They want 4,200 to drop the engine,
Oh,
pull the timing cover off, and put it back on.
yeah.
So I was looking on YouTube, and there was a guy. He said that you can put clear adhesive seal on it, which will hold it over for whatever. But he said
Till you sell it.
well, until you eventually get rid of it, or not eventually get rid of it, or fix it. So I don't know. I'm trying to debate whether I want to keep it or get another one. You figure the car's almost paid off, so another $4,000 ain't shit compared to a $45,000-$50,000 car. So it's crazy. Even in 2006, this car was $48,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now it's probably in the 60s if you get it the way it's made. It used to be real bad. So when I put the headers on
Yeah.
and the mid pipe for the NVIDIA pipe,
Yeah.
they didn't line up perfectly, so there was an exhaust leak.
Yeah.
It was bad. It would leak in the car.
Oh.
Like in here.
Yeah.
It give you a fucking headache. Then I finally took the OEM ones and put it back together.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, now it fucking fits right.
Chinese headers do it. For example, on Chevys, Camaros, your Corvettes, whenever you put Chinese headers.
bullshit on there.
Damn, it smells so horrible. You see, there's no leak to say that, okay, there's an exhaust leak and that is obvious and that's why you have a smell. No, you don't see any obvious leak, but it smells so horrible inside of the car, man. It's ridiculous.
That's what happens when you try to mesh Japanese and Chinese, and Japanese and American, or American and Chinese. Shit doesn't blend up. That's what I told my friend. I went to O'Reilly's once to get parts.
Yeah.
And they're all Chinese shit, and their shit broke and didn't fucking fit right and was all kinds of fucked up. Never again. I was like, I'll never go back to that store again. Unless it's something simple I need, like oil or, you know what I mean, wash my car. But like as far as buying car parts or anything to help to fix my car or do something to my car, hell no.
So tell me, I'm same time recording a video and a lot of people will watch the owners of this car. So tell me, how many miles the car have now, and how many miles the coils had that you changed, the ignition coils, and what difference it gave you.
So we're sitting at 160 right now.
Yeah.
And I put the coils in before I drove up to West Virginia. So they've got about 1,000 miles on them. I don't know if the previous owners ever changed them, but I've had the car since 89,000.
Okay.
So, let's see, what is that? Roughly 80,000 miles, 70-some thousand miles.
Yeah.
And then when I changed the ignition coils, just the response and everything, the fuel economy went up, the response went up, it drove better. Like, you could definitely feel the difference in just changing the ignition coils.
Yeah, but it didn't have any misfire or something, right? It was driving normal?
Yeah, no backfires, no misfires, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But you could definitely feel that when you accelerated, it wasn't the same response as when they changed them.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the fuel economy went up. Like it was an unbelievable difference compared to when I had the old coils in that were 80, 100, however knows how old they were. So.
Yeah. This is why I tell my customers or just people to serve and maintain cars on time. It's not just an oil change. Some people even don't bother with the oil change, but you need to do oil change, filters, coils, plugs.
Yeah.
Not that frequent as filters, but you still need to change the coils and the plugs.
I think the Lexus recommendation for the ignition coils was, I think it's 150,000. And then I had changed the spark plugs recently, which was 20,000 miles before you came out here. So
yeah.
I was like, well, there's no reason to change the spark plugs. I just changed it recently. So, but yeah, maintenance is probably one of the biggest things on your vehicle.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference, especially when it comes to like tuning and increasing some performance. You definitely should have maintenance done first and then ask for any sort of tuning.
Yeah, because if you're tuning on bad coils or bad spark plugs, your car is going to be tuned to that bad tune.
Yeah.
So if you put new in there, it's still running the same tune, expecting the car not to put as much spark.
Yeah, and it will be off because bad coils and bad plugs burn mixture differently, and I will be adjusting the tune according to what I have the data.
Yeah.
And it will be off when you will change to a good one. So it's not the right approach. I've heard from people like, oh, let's do the tune first and then I will do the maintenance. No, man, it doesn't work like that.
Until I went to book online with you, I didn't know, because when we had talked, you were like, yeah, tune, okay. So then I thought, okay, you're just gonna come out here and tune the car. And then I was reading on the website like your backstory and what to do to the car before you come out and tune it.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, I didn't even check my ignition coils to see how long it's been since they've been changed.
Yeah.
So I went through all the basic maintenance and the stuff that I needed to fix. Like I said, it's actually a good thing for both, for the tune and for the car, because
yes,
it made me look in to see how long it's been and when they need to be changed. So I won't need to change them for another 150,000 miles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, damn, that's good. And I'll change them now, and I'll probably never have to change it again. This car will have over 300,000 miles by the time these ignition coils need to be rechanged.
people usually change something when it goes bad
Yeah,
and starts
breaks
to there.
or fuck something up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of doing preventive maintenance and
Yeah.
following the routine of whatever the manufacturer says.
But I see here people even don't do maintenance. They just drive car to death and then just
Get another
sell
one.
it. Yeah, just sell it.
And then drive that one to death.
Yeah.